Hi Margarida, thanks for being here with us today. We wanted to know a little bit more about your company, so I have a few questions to ask you. What was your main motivation to create a startup in this market?
Hello everyone, first. It's funny because it was like a coincidence because I do babysitting since my 15 years old. I love children, and once I get into the college, to the university in the first year, me and one friend we decided to, because we used to do babysitting, and we decided to create a website, a Facebook page, and then to promote with our friends and our friends. And it's funny because it changed a little bit, because we started as a babysitting service, but then we realized that the market was in need, was not this service to the clients, to the B2C clients, but for example events, hotels, and then we changed so a little bit. So my advice is like to do what you love. It was like a coincidence because I finished my degree in industrial engineering management 2 years ago, and it was like a coincidence because I never it was not my plan to start with BabySisters. It was like it wasn't planned.
So, what was the main challenge in creating your project?
The main challenge, I can say that was probably to get the first client, because we were new, we were starting our project, and having like the first customer was a great accomplishment. Then a few years later, our main challenge was to create the right partnerships. It was very difficult to go to hotels, to our partners, and do not have any base of work and tell them that they could trust on us. Yeah.
We heard you have some partners in this project, and we are wondering who they are and how important they are to the success of your company.
Yes. So our partners are mainly hotels, 4 and 5 star hotels, and wedding venues and wedding planners. And for us, it's very important to have the right partners to distribute our service, because our partnerships are 100% our company's face. Because our strategy is to establish some partnerships, because these partners have already a trustful face in the market, and so clients easily trust on them, and so it's very important for us to have these partnerships.
So, what are the qualities that you consider that stand you out from your competitors?
Yes, so our main quality is the qualification of our team, because of course there are some companies in this area, in this field, but the companies are not certified, and for example, if anyone wants to be a babysitter or a child entertainer, they can be. So our main quality is the qualification of our team. We ensure that all child caregivers have experience. They have the first aid course, so they do the first aid course with us, the first aid pediatric course. They are insured. We have an insurance for them. So it's like these qualifications and certifications that our team have that send us out.
So, what were the 3 hardest moments since you created this business?
Okay, so the first one I can say that was to gain credibility in this market at the beginning. The second one I can say that it was to manage a large group of employees. We on total we have 380 people working for us right now. So sometimes it's very difficult to manage these people at the same time in different regions. And the third one is that to realize that we can only know, but we learn from our failures. So we have to be able to fail a lot and to learn with these failures and not to repeat the same error. Yeah.
So how important is digital marketing to the improvement of your startup?
Yeah, I think it's very important, and I think it's the next step of our company. Because if we want to expand globally, we have to have the help of technology to reach more people outside. Because at the beginning, like our market is here in Portugal, but if we want to expand abroad, digital marketing is a useful tool for us.
So I know you entered in some acceleration programs. How did these programs help the BabySisters?
Yes, these programs really help BabySisters. In one way, they helped us to structure our procedures, our business. And the other way, they helped us because the people that you know there, like the network you do, is like amazing. I can share with you an example. We were to Riga to represent Portugal in a program, in a startup program, and it was amazing. Like it was 12 countries there. It was amazing, like the ideas and different perspectives, ideas that you share. For example, in one program that we get in, it was in Sintra. And one people that we knew there gave us like a contact of a hotel. So it's amazing the people you know there and networking you do there.
Yeah, can you tell us the name of the program?
Yes. So in Sintra was Startup Sintra was the name of the program, and the other one that we went to Riga was Junior Achievement. Was the two programs.
What are the most important parts of your business model?
So the most important parts are, I would say, value proposition and key partners. From one way, the value proposition is very important to you to know what's different from your competitors, and the other way, the key partners that it was. I explained at the beginning because it's the face, like they are the people that like distribute your services to your clients.
Realities of a base startup in Portugal. What can we expect as a startup from Portugal?
Yeah, more and more here in Portugal we have more support from the government. For example, there are a lot of programs that the government help the startups, the companies that are starting. For example, we have also a lot of investors, people who want to invest from abroad, for example, from London, United States, that come to here to help the startups. And so more and more it's like it's easier to start our own company. We have a lot of support, we have a lot of people that are doing the same thing as well. So we have people to talk about it, to share ideas, and so I think that we have a lot of support in this area.
Does the 3 key learnings from your work for BabySisters?
Yes, sure. The first key learning is to be creative, and most of all to be humble. I think it's very important. The second one is to learn from your failures, to know how to fail, and to know how to learn from your failures. And the third one is to know that business is all about people, and so how to create empathy is very important nowadays.
Question for you: where do you see the BabySisters in 5 years now?
Yeah, it's a good question because our strategy is to have these partners, hotels and wedding venues and wedding planners, is to expand globally with them. Because some of our hotels that we work here in Portugal are international chains, and so our strategy is to go to some countries with them. And in 5 years, I see BabySisters abroad, in some continents, in some countries, providing these services and be like a top brand of childcare.